Hey, money savvy family. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's probably been swirling in your mind: are current events completely ruining your financial future? If you're asking yourself this question after reading the latest headlines or hearing about the latest market dip, trust me, you're not alone. We're living in a world where everything seems uncertain, and your bank account feels the ripple effects. But don't worry, we're going to break it down with a little humor, because hey, if we can't laugh about it, we might just cry. And crying debt isn't a great look for any of us. So, grab your popcorn, or in our case, maybe some financial literacy snacks, because we're about to figure out whether the world is literally ruining your financial future, or if it's just the latest headline making you panic. Segment 1. The economy roller coaster of doom. First up, let's talk about the economy. The stock market is like that roller coaster ride you get on, thinking this is gonna be fun, and then you're screaming for dear life halfway through the ride. From recessions to market crashes, we've seen it all, right? Did you know that in 2008, the S&P 500 lost more than 50% of its value? Yeah, that's like investing in a coffee shop, and the next day, your coffee's not even worth the cup it's served in. But hold up, don't hit the panic button just yet. If you had invested in 2008 and stayed the course, by 2017, you would have seen your investments grow by over 300%. So, while the roller coaster might make you want to scream, if you hang on tight, you just might come out ahead. Remember, folks, volatility is part of the deal. We can't control the ups and downs, but we can control how we respond. Segment 2. Unemployment. The jobless zone. Cut to a person in pajamas, working from home, surrounded by resumes and coffee cups. Now let's talk about something most of us fear. Unemployment. Job loss feels like being blindsided by a bus. Except you're the bus, and your wallet is the poor pedestrian. According to a report by HSBC, 85% of people who've lost their job say it's one of the worst financial hits they've ever experienced. It's like suddenly being in a reality show where your financial survival depends on how quickly you find a new job. Spoiler alert, the challenges are real. But here's the thing, not all hope is lost. Remember J.K. Rowling. She was broke, living off welfare, and a single mother when she came up with the idea for Harry Potter. Today, she's worth over $1 billion. So, just because you lose a job doesn't mean you lose your future. Sure, you might have to tweak your financial plans a bit, but with the right mindset, you can bounce back stronger than ever. 3. Natural disasters. The unexpected costs. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about natural disasters. Between hurricanes, wildfires, and floods, it feels like Mother Nature is playing a game of how many disasters can we squeeze into 1 year. According to FEMA, the average cost of a home that's been damaged in a natural disaster is $10,000 plus. Recovery can take months. That's a lot of money just to get back to square one. But hey, this is why you've got to be prepared. Having an emergency fund is like a superhero cape for your finances. It won't stop the storm, but it will help you weather the aftermath. And let's face it, who doesn't want to be the person who can say, I've got a financial cushion for this? Instead of running around borrowing money from your friends, it's just a good feeling, trust me. 4. Medical emergencies. The bills you never see coming. And here's the kicker. Medical emergencies. Imagine this. You wake up one day feeling fine. Next thing you know, you're in the O with a bill that looks like the GDP of a small country. Fun fact, did you know that the average cost of an emergency room visit in the US is over $1,200? Yeah, that's not a typo. Now, I'm not saying everyone will face a medical crisis, but the reality is, unexpected expenses happen. And having health insurance plus an emergency fund can be a game changer. Let me tell you, when that bill came my way, having those things in place felt like winning the lottery, but without the actual money. 5. How to prepare for financial setbacks. So, now that we've covered the major financial nightmares, how do we prepare for them? How do we ensure that despite all the current events, our financial future remains intact? Here are 5 strategies to safeguard your finances. 1. Diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, folks. Spread your investments across stocks, bonds, real estate, and even some low-risk options. It's like making sure your pizza toppings are varied. Don't just go for all pepperoni. Throw in some veggies. To build an emergency fund, Aim to save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Think of it as your financial cushion. You never know when you might need it, but when you do, you'll be glad it's there. 3. Stay informed but don't panic. Yes, read the news, but avoid knee-jerk reactions. The media loves to stir the pot, but don't let it ruin your financial strategy. 4. Create a plan and stick to it. Without a plan, you're like a ship sailing without a rudder. Know your financial goals, and don't let temporary setbacks throw you off course. 5. Consult a financial advisor. Not all of us are financial wizards. A good advisor can help you make smart decisions, especially when the world feels like it's falling apart. And above all, remember that your financial future is something you control. Current events may shake things up, but they don't have to ruin everything if you're prepared. After all, you're the one steering your ship, and the storm might just make you a better captain. Alright, Money Savvy fam, that's a wrap for today's deep dive into how current events might be messing with your finances. But remember, don't let the headlines control your emotions. If you enjoyed this video or at least got a good laugh, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Keep those financial goals in mind, and remember, stay savvy, stay calm, and always keep a sense of humor. Catch you next time.